Let's bring in our guest, still with us here, or with us joining us this hour, National Trial Attorney Michael Jaafar. Michael, great to see you. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me on the show. Want to get your reaction. This jury, again, for the guilt phase, just under 2 hours, just right about 2 hours. For the mercy phase, only 1 hour and 18 minutes. They did not like this defendant.
I was very shocked, but also not shocked. When we were watching this case, I said, this case has orbs of reasonable doubt, multiple orbs of reasonable doubt. This is not the type of a case that a law school professor would give you in your criminal procedure class, because it would be an easy one. This is not guilty. There's too much reasonable doubt. There's only doubt in this case. There's at least there's 2 threads of total doubt and another 2 or 3 of just reasonable doubt. I think this case is going to come back on appeal for sufficiency of the evidence. I'm not guaranteeing it, but I think it could. At the end of the day, I wasn't shocked with them voting no mercy, because this was the same jury that voted to convict her basically in like 5 seconds. It shocked me a little bit, but it didn't shock me, because while we were watching the case, I said, the state of West Virginia hate this woman. They absolutely detest this woman. They think she's a villain, and they painted her out to be a villain. And look, her attorneys didn't do her any favors. They were kind of like Darth Vader-ish in their cross-examination of witnesses who were also victims of the Ponzi scheme. They painted her out to be a monster. She is kind of a fraud. She is a fraud. And so it shocked me, but it didn't shock me. But if ever was a case, ripe for a sufficiency of the evidence appeal, this would be it. Because even if you take all the evidence in favor of the prosecution, is there enough evidence? I just don't think there is. But I wasn't shocked by them saying no mercy.
Yeah, and Mike, I got to push back a little bit on that insufficiency of evidence. That is a very high standard. Appeals court do not like to overturn jury decisions. And as you said, if you make every inference in favor of what the prosecution did here, I think you can easily come up with a guilty verdict, as this jury did. So we'll have to wait and see. All right, Michael, stand by.